What makes downtown businesses so unique is that they rely heavily on foot traffic. Maybe it's someone at the convention center walking to lunch. Or maybe it's someone heading to a Diamondbacks or Suns game. If you're coming to Sky Harbor, you'll still need one of these. The governor's executive order has no impact here since airports fall under the federal mask mandate, which is still in place. ASU Online is ranked #1 in Arizona and #19 in the nation. That's according to SR Education Group, who released their findings last week. Their findings were based on accreditation, salary data, and tuition research. Looking ahead, the airport says it doesn't anticipate being back at pre-COVID numbers until 2022, maybe even 2023. First up, the Devil Clefs, an ASU a cappella group, went viral on TikTok last week after posting a mashup of 2 Billie Eilish songs. The video received 1.9 million likes and over 6 million views. The best things to donate are those with long shelf lives, so things like peanut butter and pasta, and even canned goods like fruits, vegetables, and beans are all going to be great options to help those in need. Almost 40% of Arizonans received the COVID-19 vaccine so far, and as more people get vaccinated, more vaccination appointments are going unfilled. There were almost 30,000 appointments available across the state as of Tuesday morning. At the University of Arizona site in Tucson, 80% of vaccination appointments for the week remained unfilled. Apache County Director of Public Health, Preston Rabin, says that isn't necessarily a bad sign.
Everybody has just slowed down. I honestly feel that the people who really want to get these vaccines have been taken care of.
Once more pharmacies and community providers have vaccines to give out, the Arizona Department of Health Services plans to shift from the current state-run vaccination effort to a more community-based approach. If you still need to get your shot, the Department of Health Services says to visit its website at azdhs.gov to book your appointment. The save on the final shot, what was going through your head? What happened there?
I was just trying to do whatever I could to help the team pull out the win, and yeah, I could tell he was going low, so I dropped, and I just got there before the ball went in the net. But honestly, for stuff like this, a goalie's only as good as his defense is, and these guys played a great game. So it's not just me; it's the whole defense for one big defense.
One last question that I have to ask. It's been an emotional week for your community. I know the STEM stickers on the back of your helmet. This, whether it provides a distraction or what have you, how big is it for the community and how does this feel?
It's great for the community. It's given us an extra edge. We want to represent the Wrench well in this tough time, and coming out here with that name on our jersey gives us that much more confidence to go out there and just keep playing and keep going through everything.
It's about more than lacrosse.
Yeah, it's bigger than a game.
Bigger than a game.
Here at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport,
please practice physical distancing.
You can't go very long without being reminded of the pandemic.
Facial covering over the nose and mouth are required at all times.
But even amidst the announcements and the signs, the floor markings and the hand sanitizer, there are travelers. And there are lots of them, thanks in part to
spring break, spring training. Everyone wants to come here because of our great weather. And then, of course, Arizona residents like to travel as well for spring break.
Heather Shellbrack is a public information manager for the airport. She says those events drove what's anticipated to be a 50% increase in passengers for the month of March. Even as Governor Ducey lifted many pandemic precautions across the state, the airport is still keeping all of its procedures in place. Sky Harbor also has sanitizing lights on escalators, hand sanitizing stations, and floor markings.
We are, encouraging travelers when they feel safe and when they feel ready to return to the airport.
That's the thing, though. Even with the precautions, for a lot of passengers, flying isn't something they're quite ready for yet. Take the case of Maddie Ford.
I was visiting my brother for Easter.
For her, flying wasn't an easy decision.
I wore a double mask just because I was really nervous about it.
And what she saw from other passengers,
trying to not wear the mask as much as possible,
certainly didn't ease her nerves. Ford says that other passengers' behavior, coupled with the fact that most major airlines are once again booking full flights, will likely make it hard for her to feel comfortable flying for a bit longer.
Definitely when more people are getting the vaccine and more of the country's opening up.